Well, great morning. This morning we're going to go through on how I do the Lenormand type tarot. And so here we'll go through this. Yes, I know it looks complicated, but I'm going to do it step by step. That's what you'll see coming forward from here. How we do this. This is a 15 card of the tarot laid out like Lenormand, and how I interpret it, how I go through it. Now, when I finish with the 15, we will go through, as you see the thumbnail image here, maybe take that thumbnail image and if you can, take a picture of it and put it up on your screen as we go through this. We'll do a 9 spread. We'll do a less complicated one if you are just new and learning this. I probably should have started with that and then gone to the 15, but it is what it is. So hopefully this will make sense as we go through. I go through starting without all this without all of this on there at first. So let's go forward and how I do my tarot like a Lenormand. And this is where you get, I think, you can get a lot of information in doing a read this way. Now you can do the 15 or you can do the more minimal 9 card. If you're starting out, you might want to just start with the 9 card, okay? So we'll go through it step by step, and I hope this works for you. Let me know. Hopefully this is not more confusing. Thanks for tuning in. So we have the frame. Those are your 4 cards for the frame. Okay. Then we have, let's see how to do this best. Then we have the subject. This is your subject. Then we have what's above. We have the happenings. And we have the foundation. Then we have the foundation. Okay, so you're reading those first. Next, you look for whatever, okay, no, we do those first. And then we have going this line down to here, you read as past, okay, past. If it's been a long time ago and it's not a present, but you're researching something, this is also past or clarification of past. Okay, the next row. This is always your subject. Then we have the next row, which is your challenges, the challenge. And then the last row going down is clarification. So you've already read all of those first, okay? Now you can start with this one and you read these 4. Okay, you read these, you read it this way, You can do this way. You read this way. You read here. So we have these four, which are making up the center of the story. The next element you can take here and read here. These, you connect these and read them, and you read the cards here for what's the past, what's going on with the reading itself, and here is the challenges, okay? You can connect those. And you read those together as the challenges, also what's connected. So you see all the ways we've read so far. Next, you're going to take out major arcana. Or you can look at this at the first, major arcana, and you're going to see what's driving the reading. Overview of the most important elements, okay? Major arcana, overview of the most important elements. So say in this reading we have investigation, we have an ending, and we had, let's see, okay, here's another one. What's being hung up? So would be the overview of the reading. You have these three major arcana. Maybe you have one major arcana, maybe you have four, doesn't matter, but you look at those together and create your storyline with that. What is the big overview of the whole of the reading? Okay? So then you go out from that and you look at what you have here for pentacles. Let's say in this reading we have 2 pentacles. So it's what's happening. So in this reading we had holding on and wanting to hold on to whatever abundance they had. Okay, so you read the pentacles next, however many there are in the story. You take those out and you read those together as another story as to either financial or daily happenings. What you have going on daily in your life. Okay, financial or daily happenings. You read your pentacles. Then next, you're going to look at maybe the emotional realm. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's say this person is maybe overabundance of emotional things. We have maybe family, past. We have family, past, really overly holding on to emotions. Could be in full control. It could be really being drowned in emotions. You have to see what else is there. And sharing. So let's say we have those together. So we're looking at it. We're looking at maybe in this one would be the past. What they're thinking about, what they're sharing, they're not sharing when it comes to family life, and how this is being ruling them. Okay. So next is cups. You're reading the emotions with the reading. Okay, so cups, emotions with the readings. So we've gone through the major arcana, the pentacles, the cups, then next you go to the swords. And you're going to take out whatever swords. Say this person just has one sword. Okay? So in their reading, we would say this is either charging forward mentally or on the hamster wheel. Okay? Mental. You see that charging forward. Maybe this is somebody that, again, doesn't stop to think. They're overrun by emotions. They got a whole lot of emotions in this one, looking at it. And they just mentally charge forward. So then you do the swords, okay? So you're looking at the mentality behind reading. So again, the mental realm. And last but not least, you're going to pull out the wands. So here we have a wand. There we have a wand. So we'll say, okay, in this reading he's got 2 wands. As an example, this is somebody that's really, what is that doing? Charging forward, and that this is somebody that they are really engaged in the action, okay? This is somebody fully engaged in the action. So this is, again, the actions, wands. You're reading the actions that are taking place. Okay, so you see here, this is a real, you can get a lot of information out of there. Your frame first, your subject, okay, what's the main dialogue going on, what's above it, what the foundation is, the past, okay, present if it's something that's going on now, again your subject, the challenge, the clarification, and then you go read here at the center of it. Again, you're going to read these cards together, and then these cards together. Then you go over here and look at the past elements, and you connect all of those together. Then you go to the challenge, and you connect those together. Okay? Then you're going to start looking at, again, maybe the major arcana. Maybe you would do that early in the reading just to see the big major overall, the major happenings in it. And then you're going to take all of the elements out separately. What's going on mentally, what was going on emotionally, what's the daily happenings, and then the actions. So with that, if you're doing the, I call it like the Lenormand Tarot, we'll call it the Lenormand Tarot. If you're doing the Lenormand Tarot, it's you can get a lot of information out of those 15 cards, okay? Now, if you want to transition this, and you're doing a different layout, you're not using 15 cards, you can still pull out first your major arcana, what's the big overview of everything, the really heavy-hitting driving force, and you can take out, separate the pentacles, then separate the cups, separate those and read them out separately as a storyline, as well as your cards in whatever position you're doing, whatever reading you're doing, okay? And that will give you, again, a little bit of more breakdown as to what is taking place. So I hope this makes sense. You know, pull some cards. Now you could also do, if you wanted to do a smaller frame, you could leave off these last two, okay, and just do a 9 card, your subject, your past, and the challenges. Maybe start out with that. If the 15 looks too daunting at the beginning, you can do the smaller read and again do the same thing. Your subject, past, and the challenge. Okay? You do those. What's the midline? What's above it? What's the foundation? And then you read the cards around it. You connect these. You connect these. Okay? Same thing, your framework. You can do the same methodology, but you've just got less to work with. You've got, not as much. If it's a bit too complicated at the beginning for you, you can do it that way as well. Okay? And get some extra information. Same thing, but you just do a smaller read with that. So I hope this has helped to make it a little more clear. Look at that, and you'd be looking like, oh my God. Have you lost your mind? Lady G, have you lost your mind? Well, maybe. And if I've lost it, don't bring it back. I'm quite happy with the way it is. But I hope that has helped you to explain how to do it. So take your cards and do, put out your first cards, your 3, and then do your surrounding cards. And it doesn't matter which you pick first. How you pull them doesn't matter. It'll be right for whatever it is you're doing. Okay. So I'm trying to see. In this, I'm doing 3. So trying to get these where I can reach them. I've got such a limited space here. So what I had here in this 9 cards, there are, we'll look at this as a sample read here. The framework is working together or lovers. We have strong action. We have the buying and selling, so to speak, and family life. So this looks like, maybe we'll say somebody is coming here and they're trying to figure out what to do with a relationship. Okay. We've got the lovers coming in together. This is the woman that's going to take a strong action. We're looking at the exchange that was happening in the family. Now, if we wanted to look at this, we have, now maybe I'll take a picture of this and then I'll put it up as the thumbnail so you can kind of see what it is. So what we have here for the major arcana in this reading is about, we've got two major arcana. No, 3 major. Yeah, 3 major arcana. We have coming together, we have the coming together, we have the star, which can either be, sometime for me, the toxic part of it is a narcissist, or it could be looking for the higher things, okay? and we have the strength. So depending on what else is going on, at the center point we have a mental realm. The center point of the reading, the center card, is the mental realm. And this is the burden, what we have going into the center. The reading is about the burden, the difficulty of actions, because somebody is charging forward mentally in a strong way. So I would say in this reading, it looks like the star card would be a narcissist. Somebody that's dealing with it, because we have charging forward and it's going towards the star card. Okay? So this is looking like somebody that's angry, that's a narcissist, a toxic person that is charging forward. And you look at the direction of what it is. And here we have the direction of the burden he was facing towards the woman. So the woman is overburdened with this action, looking at the action, okay? Overburdened with it. So surrounding it, we're looking at the main, okay, first we're looking at the main subject. The main subject are these three cards. We have the burden of the person that's charging forward with a lot of strength, but I would say this is not a good strength, this is a toxic. So somebody that's overbearing, okay? That's the center thing we're looking at. Somebody that's overbearing. So we go to the midline read, the three going across in the middle, and we have what? We have a toxic narcissist that's charging forward with their actions. The message is about the actions and turning the back on things. Maybe somebody wants to walk away. The woman is looking at baby walking away. This is the action. The toxic narcissist is going this way to his toxicity, and then we have the message of the action is going the other direction, okay? So then we look at the foundation, which is about the emotional side of the family, the strength or the toxicity of what's being given or not given. So I would say this would be the toxic narcissist, and she's having to beg for whatever she's getting, okay? It's not a good exchange, okay? So then we would go from that point, we would do the, we've read the cards around it, around the subject with it. So now we read the diagonal. So the diagonal in this, we have the lovers, the guy that's toxic narcissist that's charging forward when it comes to giving out, the daily life things, that she really has to kind of beg for whatever she has. And then again, we have going the other direction. We have him charging forward, and she's trying to stand her ground when it comes to the emotionality of the family. Okay, so you see how these interactions play? Now we're going to take out and look at it. We've already looked at the major arcana in this, that this is about a couple, a narcissist that's overbearing, okay? For the emotions in it, it's about family. We have one cup in this. So the emotions would be geared to family stuff. We'll look next at the mental realm. What we have in the mental realm, we just have this one, the one that overreacts and just charges forward in craziness, And then we have the pentacles. We have one pentacle in the 9 card. It's about the exchange, okay? What's happening in daily life? Then we come to the last one. We have 3 wands for action. We have somebody that the message is wanting to take action because they're overburdened, and she wants to finally stand in her power, okay? Because she's been overburdened by this person. So in this reading, you're looking at it, and if you're looking at the whole thing, it's talking about what? A family. The woman is pressured. She's been carrying this burden for quite some time, trying probably to hold the family together, where you've got this toxic narcissist that's just railing on her, and she's wanting probably advice about what to do. Because the exchange is not there. She's wanting to have a good family life, but the exchange is not there, okay? Now you could, at that point, once you've established that's what this whole drama's about, and you've seen the overview, you could, at that point, maybe pull 3 cards to find out, okay, well, what do we do with this? What is the guidance? What to do with this problem? So let's just pull 3 cards and see what we got. It's about looking realistically at some things, really hashing it out, and emotions. New emotions. How do you feel about this? What is going on? And again, about what do you want in your life? Okay. You have the major arcana in this is about, what are you birthing? What are you wanting to birth? What do you want to have? The things that are, it's about abundance. It's about all of the things of nature. And that maybe you need to look at these things realistically, take a new look at it, and the emotions, and just look at it and see what it is that you really want to go forward, okay? So I hope this has helped and it hasn't been more confusing. But on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Let me know if this has helped you or not. Just take out your cards and do a little 9, start with a 9 spread, and see what you get out of it. Give yourself a topic or whatever it is you're reading on, and see how you do with that. And let me know, and I'll see you online. Thanks for tuning in.